Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called the Black Girl Magic. So what you're gonna need to make this cocktail is 2 ounces of our Madam Vice President, soon to be President, bourbon or whiskey, 1.5 ounces of Prosecco, an ounce of simple syrup, and an ounce of lemon juice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cocktail shaker that's already filled with ice, and we'll fill it up with bourbon. Again, I'm not cracking this girl open until Sir Davis comes in or democracy is restored. And then we will add in our simple syrup. I'm getting real free-handed because I'm excited. I think we're about to have a good time with our guest. I feel like there's little demon Trump seeds flying around. Let's get that out of here. And then the lime juice. Pour that in. We're going to shake this up because as we have learned, you don't put bubbly in a shaker. Whew. I swear, got to stop keeping arm day. All right, so we're gonna strain this mixture into a coupe glass because we are very classy. But we've got to leave room for our classy Prosecco. And this is the 2024 Black Girl Magic. Cheers, enjoy. I forgot to put the dehydrated lime, but we ain't eating that no way.
I love it. It tastes like the end of summer.
Oh, and that's where we're at, or past, depending on when you listen to this. Anyways, you guys, welcome back to CockTales Dirty Discussions. I am Kiki Said So.
Hey, y'all. I'm Medinah Monroe.
And today we have a very special guest. We have comedian Kelly Kellz with us.
Hey,
Hey.
Can I tell y'all what this tastes like?
What it tastes like?
Like good credit.
Ooh.
Good credit.
So,
We'll drink the good credit.
Let's
Okay,
gulp this down.
Credit score just went up.
Ooh, y'all better make it. Y'all better make
Love
it.
to see it.
We got our good sis Kelly Kellz here. If you're a Delta, she's a soror.
And if you're a comedian, she hosts at Uptown Comedy every Monday night. I was there last night and I went to the event and she was really funny and very encouraging. So if you're scared, that's probably where you should start out because she's going to be nice and warm and welcoming and encourage the crowd to laugh at your jokes, even if maybe we should not.
Was she like gut wrenching, like you grabbing your knee and falling out funny?
She was dancing and like there were a few moments like that. We got there late. We didn't know about it. But now that we know, she was like, "You gonna tell everybody?" I was like, "Yes, little do you know. I'm about to ask you to come on the show."
What? And I was just saying, when I say you never know who's in the room and you were sitting, you guys were enjoying yourself. I could see your laugh in the back. Like, I was like, they laugh, they're having a good time. And that's energy, right? In a room, you connect to energy right away. And I connected to your energy and he was like, come here.
Come on.
And that's exactly how it worked. That's how the networking works.
Oh, so Kiki, was you on a date?
Yeah, she was. I was like, Kiki, do you love me?
Let me mind my business.
I was on a date. We'll talk about that later. We got a guest. We got a guest. It's about her and her love. She got a husband that trumps a date.
So, first of all, before we play our game that Kiki and I created, I'm curious to know, we want to congratulate you on getting your doctorate.
Come on. A dual doctorate, man.
Oh, not one, but two.
I am so excited. Thank you. It's okay to clap for yourself, right?
It is.
You clap for yourself.
You went to school for 11 years.
No.
You was in school your whole life.
I was in school my whole life, but this one is an honorary doctorate, right?
Okay.
How does that work?
Okay, so an honorary doctor's work when you've done the work and people acknowledge, right? So some people go and do the literature piece of a doctor's degree, and then some people do the groundwork in the industry. So it was myself, Tyrese, Ricky Smiley, Raheem Devon, Darlene McCoy, MC Light, Andrea Kelly, people who have been making their marks in the community. And that's just to name a few. It was a lot of Deltas. It was a lot of Greeks. It was a lot of people that are influential in the community, right?
So what was your thing that you've been doing in
So
the community?
I got mine in philosophy of communication.
Come
okay.
on.
And I have a doctorate in humanitarianism. So I have my own day, Kelly Kellz Day. Obviously, I'm a Delta, so the give back is real, right? I believe in sisterhood, scholarships, and service, but I also believe in going under the radar and doing the work when no one's watching. And so that getting a doctorate yesterday was like, God, okay, thank you. It was a pat on the back. in front of the world, but it's like, okay. And it also just takes it up a notch. Now it's the level of like, hey, come on, man, I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. Affirmation, confirmation. To bring it all back, I was like, y'all.
I know that's right. I know that's right. You better get it.
And on top of that, I hosted the red carpets for the content. What? Work hard.
And this was yesterday.
This was Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. That's why the bob is fresh.
The bob is fresh.
You was tweeting that bob. I said, I know it's a fresh bob. It's giving.
Oh, no, but listen, the girls love changing the hair. Oh, we were just talking about the hair.
That hair, I can't wait to take my braids out, y'all. It's time, but it ain't time because I've been moving around a lot.
They still look good because the way your baby hair is just, you really got this nice flow. I like it.
It is time. Thank you. I do appreciate the love. And I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. When I walked into the room, I was like, I love them. Yeah, I'll get into that.
Good.
Cheers. Cheers.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Drink it to you, ladies. Ooh.
Okay, so we're going to play a quick game of I'm Curious to Know with you. Then we'll do weird sex and then really get into it. So if you guys don't know, we came out with a discussion card game called I'm Curious to Know, and it's a ton of different questions. You can play it with anyone, but it is best played with somebody that you really want to get to know, like maybe your man or your girl or, whatever. It's inclusive.
Yeah.
So I'll go first with a light one. Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, wait. That is wild.
I know.
My celebrity crush, maybe. I don't know. Let's say.
You don't have one?
Probably. Why my husband here?
You looking at him like...
You know what's so crazy? It's so crazy if I say my celebrity crush because I mess around and meet him and then, dang, he gonna be like...
I'm trying to guess who is. Is it an actor?
It is a singer, honey.
Is it?
I hope it's not Tyrese.
It is not Tyrese. And Tyrese is so cool, but it is not Tyrese.
Speaking of Tyrese, have you ever Googled his audition tape for 12 Years a Slave?
Wait a minute.
What? Medinah.
Wait, how did you even get
I got
it? Medinah, how did you get to that?
If anybody needs to see some pure comedy, you got to get on YouTube and look at his audition for 12 years. And he put himself in a cave and he was like, no.
In a cave?
And he's ashy and like screaming. He didn't get booked. He did.
Well, we know
that. We watched 12 Years a Slave.
The audition is, you gotta watch it. Please watch it.
Okay, Tank, huh?
He posted it? Oh, Tank.
Oh, you got a good ear, Kiki. Damn. She listening. We talking about 12 years. I thought I was going to slide in Tank.
Oh, I heard it.
It's just maybe I'm infatuated with just the music. I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
So Tank give me that sex with you is like that. It's very sensual and sexual. So I'm in love with the music. I'm crushing on the music.
You know what the fun thing to me about having a crush is? It's not somebody you know, and it's just fun. When you meet him, it probably won't be the same. So it'll be totally different. It's like, it's good for far away. The fantasy of a person. The fantasy of it. Yeah. Never anybody you'll touch. So it's fine.
It's fine. Brother, lay low.
You about to get an argument tonight. Okay. The next one. I'm curious to know, do you prefer to plan dates or do you want your husband to plan dates?
My husband is the planner. He's an amazing planner. He's going to surprise me on my birthday. He's going to surprise me on holidays. He's a planner. I'm not a planner because I'm busy, right? But he understands that. And he knows that's my love language. Like, I'm a small lover of gift things. Like, I don't need big things. It's the small things. If you know my favorite candy is Skittles or in a bag of Flaming Hots, if you bring that and that's on the bed laying in there, I'm about to, first a bag of Skittles, but because you didn't have to do that. You could have went to the gas station and got you a Black and Mild and went home.
Is he a Leo?
He is a Capricorn. And y'all know Capricorns are leaders.
They are.
That's what I hear.
They take charge, okay? They start it and they finish it, and they are very diligent in between. You can't cut them off of a project. They like, no, I want to do it. You like, you don't have to. It's over.
All right. Has a significant other ever made you mad enough to damage their property?
Girl, yes.
What happened?
I not busted out a car window. Ooh. Yeah, it felt so good. I was
like
done too, though. You know how sometimes you bust out a car window?
I ain't never busted out a car
window.
window.
Sorry.
No, we don't. But keep going.
I bust out a car window and I was done. I just couldn't believe this was somebody who I was like so in love with, and I was in college and he was back home. And I just thought that you were doing the right thing. You know, you're young and you're optimistic. And I got back and he was like, you know what? I'm going to be there for you and take care of you, but I want to see other women I was like, what?
Skirt what?
What? I thought that was your everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, no. And I felt like he just, I feel like it probably didn't happen like this, but I feel like he said, no. And then all of a sudden he was in his car and then he was driving off and I just seen a brick like, and yeah. He got the car like, is this what it come to? And I was like, yes. My heart is shattered and so is your windshield. And I was like, I was really done after that though. I couldn't even come back from that.
So you really busted the window while he was driving the car?
Trying to drive off. Yeah, he wasn't even in full, yeah. Big brick. I'm talking about like landscaping brick. You know what I mean?
Did it bust him in the face?
No.
Sorry.
I know, Kiki, I wanted to hurt him how he hurt me, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
That felt so good, ladies. So I can see why they have like these anger rooms. You know how they break grass and all that? I can see that being a thing because I felt so healed.
They needed that years
Look at me sound psychotic. I felt healed.
Not me, but other people, yeah.
Whenever I hear stories like that, I would never go back to my 20s. Because when you are in your 20s, everything is just so emotional and so heightened. And you just,
it's exaggerated.
It's the end of the world. Everything. I'm just like, oh, I'm so glad I'm out of my 20s.
I'm so glad.
Aren't you?
Yeah,
now we're level-headed. We think things through.
And you're like, oh, you're leaving? Great, cool. I was just thinking you maybe should leave.
Yeah, you need to
Perfect.
go.
Hi.
Okay, here's my last one. I'm curious to know, on a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you right now?
Oh, a 10.
Come on.
Come on, a 10. Come on, energy.
Love
a 10. And I typically, the older that I get, I mean, I'm going to create the 10s, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not a 10, I have to ask myself, what am I doing here? Right? And that's just the real thing. Because I am the energy I want. I'm the energy I want to be around. So if I can't even create it, I'm like, oh, this ain't a space for me, twin. Where have you been? I'm going to retreat. So yeah.
And that's what you got to do sometimes.
Medinah, I'm outside. Like, hey, I'm like, you know what?
Bye, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and walk off this red carpet.
Yeah,
I ain't feeling it.
I'm going to go ahead and shimmy off of here.
I need my Skittles and I need to go on.
Oh, and I'm gone. Yeah.
I love to hear you say that because I feel like people need to hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
Own your life.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself to people, talk to people, speak up in the room, make your voice be known, try new things.
Eye contact.
Lift your head up.
Lift your head up, right? Yeah.
Have some confidence about yourself, even if you fucking don't, bitch. Lift your head up.
That's the time you fake it till you make it.
You're right. Because this right here is good in the room. It's like, and you smiles and people like, yeah, she's engaged.
Yeah.
And people will want to know what she nodding her head about. You don't know. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. What the fucking thing? Okay.
I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I'm here.
Because I'm supposed to be.
It feels right.
It is
this is
right.
Where I'm supposed to be.
It is.
Okay. We're going to move on to somebody who ended up somewhere where they needed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird sex time, you guys.
Oh.
We are opening up an intimate space to have a live studio taping with my good friend, Elizabeth Gilbert. You will be able to ask her different questions at the end of the recording, but you'll basically be able to experience a day in the life of recording CockTales is for Kiki and I. It'll almost be like a talk show if you were wondering, like, well, what are y'all gonna be doing if you're not doing these great performances that you normally do, right, Kiki?
Yeah, no dances, but it will be kind of like a talk show vibe. You'll get to be there and you will also have the opportunity to ask some questions you can ask for at Bias Live with somebody who might have some experience. I'm excited for the conversation, just all of the different things that come with that, and how in the world did she realize that she was addicted to love? I think everybody who has sent an advice letter might need to come to this too. We will be recording it right here in Atlanta. We'll have a little wine and it'll just be available to you all. We're gonna have a good time. We're trying something new and we really hope that you come and join us. It's not very often that we will be having these intimate experiences. So you better come and see us in real life before you can see us again, you know?
And I also want to just point out, this is a great date night. Don't look at this and be like, it's only for women. No, baby. No, sweet baby gumdrop head. Make it a date night. This is a fun little date night. Go grab dinner. Come for the conversation. Have some drinks. Sit down. Be quiet. Yeah, ask questions. This is a great moment. If you're dating someone and you're confused on where you're at, bring it. Be like, I planned a date, baby. Come to this event where we're talking about love addiction.
The tickets are available right now. There are very limited number of seats because it's going to be a very intimate space. Like, you're going to be up close and personal. And the link is in our description. It's also on our social media profiles if you click our Linktree link. It is coming up. It is Tuesday, October 8th, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Once you buy your ticket, you will get the actual address 24 hours before the event. And if you got them free tickets, do not show up at the door without your paid one because you will be turned around.
Yeah.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. A man is absolutely not a necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
Okay, so this one, thank you so much to the listener who sent this in. We don't do a lot of listener submissions for this because I think they'd be scared.
This is a listener submission?
Yes, sex sent her to surgery was the subject line on the email. Ooh. So she says, I met this handsome, slightly older guy online. She's 36, he's 48. They went out a few times and always had a really good time. He gave the best hugs and the sweetest kisses. One night, he invited her to his house to watch movies. That sounds different than Netflix and chill. I guess she wants to use different words. All right, the sexual tension had always been so obvious, so I wasn't surprised when the movie ended up watching us because we were kissing and getting nasty on the couch. We moved to the bedroom where he began to eat my pussy like it was his job.
Okay.
Then it happened. He pulled it out. His anaconda-sized dick.
My anaconda
Don't.
And I don't. Okay, don't you pull that out on me, baby. I'm calling the police. I mean, this was literally, that's too much. You're trying to, now
I
feel like you want to kill me.
Yeah, you need to go on a porno.
Have you seen an anaconda
And you're
in real
an
life?
alien.
Yeah, but I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I want to feel it, and I feel like that will tear up every nerve in my body. Anyway, okay, so he pulls it out, the anaconda. She says it was literally the biggest, longest, thickest she had ever seen, easily 13 inches long. No. I don't want to go. All right, my hand couldn't even close around it. Duh.
Oh, my God.
Now, could you imagine if it was 13 inches and her hand could close around? I don't care how big. No.
Girl, that's a cucumber.
An English
Organic one.
Yes, too damn little. Okay, so she says, I asked him if he planned on wearing a condom or if one would even fit. He laughed and said, yes, they will. You can put a regular condom. You don't need a Magnum, FYI. It will fit around a 2-liter bottle of Coke, so don't let them fool you with them sticky things.
I never
I
knew
didn't
that.
know that.
Wow.
It's a marketing scheme. It's a scheme that Todd set up if you watch The Housewives. Yeah, it's a marketing thing.
Wow.
And it will be loose and it probably will come off because I won't even go into that. Not education today. All right. Okay. So the condom only goes on halfway the length of him. We kiss some more and he proceeds to try to slide it in. I said, go slow now. I don't want you, I don't know what you think this is. My pussy is dripping wet, but he's just too big. He starts slowly going in and out. He's moaning, telling me how good it feels. Meanwhile, I'm literally just trying to grin and bear it because it's so uncomfortable. I can feel him in my stomach, damn near touching my organs. He flips me over and starts fucking me from the back, which was better, but damn, I still couldn't take it all. When he finishes, I hear him say, uh-oh. And I'm like, uh-oh, what, nigga?
You pregnant.
What I tell y'all? He can't find the condom. It's stuck in me. Y'all should have seen my ass in the bathroom with one leg thrown up on the counter trying to dig the condom out. I tried, but I couldn't get it. I had to lay down on the bed and let him find it. 5 minutes later, he finally pulls it out. We laid together cuddling the rest of the night. Not too bad, right? Well, how about a couple days later, I ended up with what my doctor said was the largest hemorrhoid she'd ever seen, which required surgery to remove it. She said all the pressure from that oversized dick is what caused it. The recovery from that was the most painful thing I've ever had to go through. I like Mr. Anaconda and all, but I can't fuck with him again. And no dick is worth another surgery. Thanks for reading this, lady. Sincerely, Miss Little Dicks Only. I know that's right.
Miss Little Dicks Only is a thing, a hemorrhoid.
I really wonder. And you didn't even take it up the butt?
That's what I mean. She didn't even mention anal. I'm done.
I wonder what her conversation was with him. Like, and has he done that before to somebody on accident? Because clearly he's not doing that on purpose.
Pressure. She was really
That's a lot.
That's a lot of pressure for you to bust
your
up.
body bubbled up and created hemorrhoid.
Kiki.
Like what? I Googled hemorrhoids before. By the grace of God, I ain't never had one.
I'm
but
sick.
like,
I'm really sick. Did she have to have surgery?
Yeah.
my booty hurt.
God, did he send her flowers? Did she say that?
He better send more
I
than
feel
flowers.
like she ghosted him because he
edible
probably
arrangement.
he's probably Jamaican.
He's-
We was just talking about Jamaicans.
Or
yeah.
African.
Ooh.
They have no respect of the poom poom.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
mean,
sure
I heard.
don't.
I don't know now.
She ain't lying. I'll tell you that. Okay. All right, so that's it for Weird Sex. But thank you guys thank you, Miss Little Dicks Only, for sending that in. If y'all got some experiences that you want to share, I would love to share those types of experiences in Weird Sex. That was fun.
That was fun. And
Or
funny.
just keep telling me what y'all doing down in Florida, because I know y'all cutting up fucking cousins. Or Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana. We take all of y'all. My southern brothers and sisters and cousins. It's fucking
Come through with those
we'll
stories.
appreciate it. Okay, so now back to you. So last night I go to the comedy show, had a great time, and then today, thank you so much for agreeing to come on such short notice.
Should we tell her why it was such short notice?
Yes, why not?
So-
we don't mind airing somebody out.
We're gonna air somebody
Air
out
them
real
out,
quick.
shit.
So we were gonna have Little Zane. If you don't
Do you
know
know who that
he
is?
I do. I just filmed a movie with him.
Oh,
Oh, well, maybe you can pass this message along to him. If
He
he
tried
needs
it.
gas money to come record,
I am tired of y'all shit.
he asked if we could give him $50 in gas
Well, first
money.
he asked if he'd come on the show. I mean, his
They reached out to
assistant.
us. We forgot about Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna lie.
Little
Lil
Zane.
Zane.
Oh.
So much you forgot his name.
Lil Wayne.
Lil
Wayne
Wayne.
says for no
Lil
gas
Wayne.
money.
Little
No,
Zane, who
we sent it
I
for-
remember
we're
from
sending
being,
for Lil Wayne.
who I remember from being featured on the 112 song Anywhere. That's the last thing I remember that nigga even doing.
I just
Okay.
remember he was around Lil Bow Wow and them, like the little friends.
He's little.
that
Just
did
all the
something.
little names.
He's one of the littles.
Yeah.
And they reached out to us, said, can he come on? We're like, oh my gosh, sure. We have a whole cocktail plan, an early 2000s thing. We're like, come on, it's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
cool.
too
We're
cute.
welcoming. Come on, it's gonna be
That's
good.
when we were young.
The day before the episode, they send a message like, y'all are sending transportation.
No, politely. No, we don't do that. We don't offer payment either. But this will be beneficial because our audience probably doesn't watch Love and Hip Hop, which is what he's doing now. But maybe it will be nostalgic and they'll
Y'all
be curious
funny.
about what you're doing now. And now you'll get a whole new group of people to go and watch it. And then he's like, they said, could you at least send $50
For
for gas and the gas emoji? And I was a little confused, like gas like drugs, because I see the
Do you
children doing
allow?
that,
Yeah.
or gas like gas money, and I was just like, copy paste because no.
And here's my thing, because I was like, there was a time when someone wanted to come on the show. No, we wanted them to come on and they wanted to come on. He had a really good story. He was humble. He was like, listen, I'm having a rough time.
That's
Could
real.
somebody come pick me up? I went and picked that nigga up.
As you should.
I said,
Anything for the
fine.
story, ladies.
I got you. And
Yeah.
but don't try to play Hollywood over here.
You're trying to be Hollywood, and no. And we've had people from the show that's been on there before, and they drove their asses up or whatever they did.
That's what I
And
did.
Transportation. Do you want me to call you an Uber?
Yeah.
What are you
didn't say-
doing?
And
It
I don't
was-
know where you coming from. We already far.
Y'all far as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Don't
nice
none of
though.
us live over here. So
It was very. and
Well,
it
this is a
was-
good ass replacement. I'm gonna go ahead and say, God
The
did.
best.
This
Yeah,
will be
the
way
best.
better.
Look at time.
I said, look at God. I've been praying.
Yeah,
son.
and I'm not even appalled. Like, I'm not even taken back by that. I'm really feel like everything happened for
Everything
a reason.
aligns.
Everything aligns. Like, yeah, it was meant for me to know you girls, because when you cross paths like this, now what? Now we
Let's
locked
see.
in.
So many things.
And if we locked in, ain't no switching up.
Come
period.
I got
Come
bars.
on,
I mean,
Whoa.
these may be somebody else.
You about to
bars.
rap again?
I got bars. It'd be so crazy. They just keep coming. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
like, damn, another one. See?
So aside from niggas asking women for gas money,
damn, that's crazy.
when
to
they
me.
ask to come, like you asked to come see me, but I gotta
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth if that ever
Alexa
happens.
play No Scrubs. But anyway, I was doing some Googling about you, and another thing I'm concerned about is the children. I saw that your career started off in education. Oh, clink, clink. Are you waiting?
Oh.
Sorry. I was like,
shit.
it stopped you emoji. You started off in education out here in Georgia?
No, in Wisconsin. I'm from Milwaukee. I'm from the Midwest.
Is it better there? Because I'm concerned.
So there,
Well, really,
I'm in the
America.
urban. I was in the urban setting, and so African American kids are the same in every situation, right? If they're gonna thrive, they're gonna thrive if people are pouring into them. If there's a lack, they're going to resist. And so I'm like, Only difference between the kids here and the kids in Milwaukee, I don't know what the hell half of these kids be saying. They be like, all right, shawty, thick of hell, God, gang, I got homework. Oh, show God, we got loud. I'm like, did that nigga just try to sell me weed? He ate, right? So it's just the language barrier.
Probably.
But black children in Milwaukee are the same as black children in Detroit and the same as black children in Mississippi. If there is no structure there, these motherfuckers are going to be crazy. But if they got people that love them, and that was the hardest part for me to leave the classroom, because I knew what I did in the classroom. I mean, I probably wasn't the best teacher, but that structure-wise, when I say it's the best teacher, because a lot of times I'm like, fuck it, that piece, let somebody else handle it. They need the structure. They need the love. They need the foundation.
Life lesson.
Yeah, the life lesson. I'm the person that's going to make sure they have longevity and want more. They're going to aspire for more.
What did you teach?
So in elementary, I'm certified K through 12. I have a master's in administrative leadership, right? So that means you could be a principal. At one point, I was an interim. That shit crazy. They let anybody. They let anybody over these motherfuckers.
Because they need people to. Because if you're not gonna work with kids, which is me, you not gonna. People be like, I can't do this. This is
you
a
have
lot.
to be special to work with kids. So you know how they say, like, are they special ed? Most teachers are different. We're touched. You have to be. We're touched. You have to have a different type of energy to deal with kids because you have to be able to maneuver through those different personalities. So I'm certified K through 12, started off in elementary, went to middle, and I ended up in high school. And that's where I was like, yeah, I'm done.
I could only imagine.
No, baby, I was getting too cool with these motherfucking kids. I'm like, what happened? What happened third period? Y'all, we'll do the work later. What? Oh,
we had a teacher like that, Miss Howell.
Miss Howell.
Wait, hold on. Y'all went to school together?
We went to high school together. That's
This
how we
shit
know
is
each other.
adorable.
That's how we know each other. We went to high school together.
And
Miss
there was
Howell used to be a probation officer.
And
See,
she
messy?
taught criminal justice.
Messy.
And we would be in the criminal justice class. We weren't in there together, but everybody knew. If Miss Howell liked you, you knew all the tea. Miss Howell would be like, I'm going to teach y'all something when y'all graduate. And I knew it was about dick sucking.
I remember when LeBron James he left high school and went to play in the NBA, and she was showing us a picture of Savannah when she had that first baby from Media Takeout. That was her news stories.
Yeah.
Look at this, y'all. These men are not at this school. That's why y'all got to go to college.
Yes.
Because you missed it. It's not here. This is once in a lifetime.
My kids is going to private school because that's wild that Miss Howell was talking about.
That shit is worse than private school. Okay, in private school it's worse.
Did you watch Gossip Girl?
You're paying for it to be more isolated and for it to be more condensed, and then they not even talk about it. I'm telling you, it's worse than private school.
Yeah, she was flat ironing people's hair who wasn't laid, and we used to have to record First 48. That's how I found out about the show. Record it on a VHS. Sorry to age us.
She would ask us who was fighting over who.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't ask, but it was brought to me. I mean, here I am, just this cool ass teacher with J's on my feet. Get like me. I'm outside. Like
somebody had to do it,
and I'm not playing. I'm really like your auntie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I could not be nobody's teacher.
I'm like, get to class because I ain't playing with you. And they like, Miss Davis.
And they listen.
And they love me. Yeah. And I literally could control anyone's classroom. Let's say my classroom is in a study and they're doing whatever. If I hear a noise and something down the hall, I will leave my classroom, go to somebody else's classroom, and I'll do this. Like, are y'all gonna play with me? As if this is my classroom. And they're like, sorry, Miss Dave, and the class is quiet. And then the white teacher's like, thank you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Dave. I'm like, yeah, you better tell I was late, bitch, because I just got your class quiet.
Right.
Because I'll be late.
Oh. And next time it'll be you, and I'm not coming to help.
And I'm not coming to help anymore.
I'm not coming to calm down the black kids.
I'd be concerned because they can't read, and it's really new math.
It's a lot going on with our youth, and I am concerned about the children.
Every time I
can tell.
I am very concerned about.
I ask for change. I don't usually have cash, but it's like I gave somebody $10.20 because it was $5 or $6.20. So I was like, oh, I got a 10 and 20 cents. I'm gonna give you the 10, and you just give me back the cash.
$4, please.
That threw them off. You gave me too much money. Yeah, and you're supposed to give me change back. Yeah. But it's too much.
Well, you know what? Let's be completely honest. A lot of times, this is just my theory, and I could be completely wrong, but I think it'll work. We need to focus on in elementary from K through 5th grade, just reading and math, right? Mm-hmm. And then once they know that, then we could teach them science, social studies, and all those other things in middle school because they're not going to understand the shit. Mm-hmm. Unless we just focus on reading and math, the foundations of that. All things reading and math. I mean, you could throw in other manipulatives and things like that.
And really, if we want to go deeper, we need the parents, the mother and the dad, to at home I said we like I'm a teacher. I'm not.
No, that's
Or
or
a
a parent
parent,
involved
or
here.
she's not.
I have a Yorkie. But
we both are dog moms.
We need the parents
I
to
love
step
that y'all
in.
dog moms.
Yeah, we love
I'm
our
a grandma. A dog grandma.
Come on.
My daughter
What
got
kind
a
of
dog.
dog?
I got a Morkie. A Maltese in New York, and she is adorable.
I love
She run
her.
our life. What y'all have?
I have a Yorkie.
You have a Yorkie footbred. What you
And I
have?
have a Cavapoo.
Oh,
I named her Whitley Beyonce Gilbert. Her birthday is actually next
what
Wednesday.
the fuck is wrong with you, Kiki? What's her
I have to
name?
get her a gift.
Whitley Beyonce Gilbert. So her birthday is September 4th, like Beyonce.
I love it.
But it would be too much to name her Beyonce because her hair is not blonde. Her hair is black. And she's black like me. And
She's a black
everybody know
girl.
I have a black dog and she's a bougie black girl. And I remember
I
when I
love
went
that
to
for her.
college, they used to call me Whitley Gilbert because of my accent. Which, I mean, I'm still country, but it was way worse. But yeah, so I was like, it's a fun way to name you after me, but really Whitley Gilbert
I love
because it's
it.
not the same.
Since Whitley is bougie, have you shopped for her at the whole dog market?
Of course. I saw those dog ears. They scare us both.
It's the rabbit ear, the
Oh, that's what I
rabbit
meant.
paw,
Rabbit ears, not
and
dog
the
ears. She's
rabbit
not a
head,
cannibal.
And the rabbit skin. It's actually really good for them.
For what? Why?
She doesn't respond.
So I learned this. So listen, Grandma.
Bring me up.
I'm
I'm a grandma to the dogs. Tell me.
So what I learned at the whole dog market from Julian, I love going into somewhere and somebody really knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, it makes
So
me happy.
with the
Thank you,
rabbits,
Evelyn.
and they take these rabbits from local restaurants in Atlanta the restaurant already serves rabbit and they don't want to waste the rest of the rabbit. So they give them the heads, the paws, the skin, and the feet. And so basically what it does, even with the rabbit organs, I just loved learning this. What you feed your dog from the rabbit organs and the rabbit body parts, it serves that same organ on them or body part well. Like it does them, no dog, they can't get the nutrients from the dog food. If you want to give them the rabbit skin, it's going to do better for their skin. And I was like, I got a Yorkie, she's bougie as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, she's not going to eat a rabbit ear. She turned into a wolf.
It was
She crawled on
delicious.
top. She was like, "Thank you,
Bitch,
for
I've been
bringing
waiting
me
on
back
this.
to who I am."
Yes. You've been holding me back.
You've been holding
was
me
she
back.
quiet while
She
she
got
ate
back
it?
to her roots. I went to go get it. She's not gonna eat it because it has the fur on it. She was like, "Bitch, back up."
Wait, it still got the fur on
This
it?
is my kill. Yeah, and she ate the fur. The fur is good for their fur.
It looked like Game of Thrones snacks.
Try it with Whitley. She gonna start with
No,
the
I
ear.
tried it. She does not fuck with it. And we
You
go
still
to
got
Ri-
one left? Let me get it.
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to go buy no
I
new
threw
one.
it away.
Oh, that's crazy.
But you're a grandma.
That's
So now that we all cool Black Girl Magic Energy, I have to send you a care package.
Thank you.
Because Whitley gets a lot of snacks and she never likes any of them, and I keep forgetting to cut off the subscription. So I've got plenty of
Y'all
gifts
rich.
to share
God.
with both of y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about teaching and
Yeah.
all of that. Thanks for giving back to the community and to the kids because they
Thank
need
you.
it.
They need
But tell us
more.
how you got into comedy.
Yes.
Oh, seriously. My whole entire family is funny. My entire family is funny. And so it was only right that I just be the one to step out on faith and do it. My husband dared me to do comedy. Yeah.
How long have y'all been married?
A dare?
We've been married 11 years.
I love how you light up when you talk about your
I
husband.
love him.
Her smile get wide.
Don't
I
I
do.
can't trust this where you talk about your husband and you're like,
He make me happy
I've been
and
married
he irritate
for-
me too, but he make me happy way more than he
Oh,
irritate me. And he may irritate me because he's my manager. The manager in him irritates me.
oh, we gotta talk about
We
that.
gotta talk about it, baby.
Because how does that work?
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
the
put it on the
irritating part.
list.
But the husband part, car ain't got no roof.
We be in the city.
Hey, all I be in the city. Oh,
Where your hoe at?
That's a roof
Right here. All right, you guys, we're back with another reminder that it is time to say goodbye to weak erections with Joymo's Sexual Performance Booster. This all-natural supplement is designed to enhance blood flow, giving you a firmer, more reliable erection.
And Joy Mode isn't just about better sex. Daily use supports healthier blood vessels, boosts your heart health, and enhances your athletic performance so you can still be like LeBron when you play basketball. Expertly formulated and backed by science, it's proven to improve erectile dysfunction by 50% in just 60 days.
You know, Joy Mode is really easy to take. All you have to do, it's an all-natural supplement and you're going to drink it. So if you can't handle pills or whatever, don't worry about it. Joy Mode is going to be so simple. All you do is mix a pack with water and you will feel the effects within 45 minutes. So you could get that pack when you get back home from the gym, go take a shower, moisturize your body. And then by the time you're done with all of your routine of getting your body cleaned up, you'll be ready to go. You just take control of your life with Joy Mode. Get a boost anytime, anywhere, and never miss a beat.
Joy Mode features just 4 simple proven ingredients. Unlike prescription options that involve doctor visits and managing refills, Joy Mode provides a straightforward, effective solution. Embrace a natural way to boost your performance without the complications and side effects of a traditional medications.
If you are looking to take your game to the next level, try Joy Mode. You need to visit tryjoymode.com and use our special code CockTales, CockTales, at checkout for a discount. That's tryjoymode, tryjoymode.com, and use code CockTales for your special discount off your first order. And now we'll get back to the show.
I love it. Gnats and all. I love it.
Okay, they was turning up too. Like, what's her drink? What's her drink now?
So my beautician at the time, who I absolutely adored, right? I was just coming back from school. She told me she was doing comedy. I'm like, well, in my mind, I'm way funnier than you. This is what I'm thinking. Not on anything cocky, but just thinking like, we're in the salon, we crack jokes all day, and I know people laugh at you, but they really be laughing at me and this motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. So she had a Mother's Day show, and she was like, if you want to come.
Like a hair show?
A Mother's Day comedy show. She was doing a Mother's Day comedy show at a local bar. Mm-hmm. And she was like, if you want to come, you can come and do 5 minutes. Now, if anyone is in the comedy or entertainment field, you know 5 minutes is long as fuck.
I tried comedy. Let me just add that. And
we've done live shows.
Is long as fuck.
5 minutes is long as hell. But you think that, okay, cool. Well, I go home. I have like 2 weeks to prepare. But by this time, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just talking about real life issues. I'm writing it down, word for word, what I'm gonna say. And my man said, you know, that's not even how you write a joke, right? But I didn't know. I'm just figuring this shit out.
Fresh.
I invited my mama, my friends, my cousins.
You was bold.
What? I have like 13 people there. Mother's Day.
I'm crying.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. The room is packed. They call me up. I end up doing 8 minutes, not knowing what that is. I get a standing O. Come on, a promoter.
Not the first time.
Were you nervous?
A promoter was like, oh,
was I nervous? I don't remember it necessarily being nervous versus like anxious. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I wrote this shit. I'm trying to get it out.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was anxious, right? I was just anxious. Mm-hmm. I don't think I had a nervous feeling. I'm more nervous now because I take it so serious. Mm-hmm. It's still anxious and it's still nervous. But you all know, as entertainers, that nerve is what keep us going. The moment you lose the nerves, you might as well pack your shit up and go out the door because you lost the thrill for it. Mm-hmm. So I got a standing note. It was a promoter in the audience. The nigga was like, hey, do you want to come to Chicago? I got such and such free, a paid spot. I got paid my first time doing a show. I mean, obviously that was just my introduction to comedy. That 8 minutes standing note, he was in there and took me to Chicago. And I bombed when I got to Chicago, but it don't matter. I still got paid.
You still going? It didn't stop you?
I bombed. I mean, nobody booed, but it was completely silent. That's a bomb.
I mean, you probably learned a lot from that.
Oh God, I was asking questions like, make some noise if you got a mama. They was like, what the fuck? I ain't know what the fuck. I looked at my husband, he almost like, I'm like, say something, please.
Can you laugh, nigga?
He couldn't. It wasn't a laugh about.
How did that conversation go after the fact?
It was no conversation. This show was at a movie theater, y'all. It was like walking the fucking Green Mile back to the car. Ooh. I looked at him. He looked at me. He was like trapped in the closet. And then he just looked at me and he was patting his chest like, it's all right. You know, he didn't say it, but he was doing this. I was like, we drove an hour and a half back to Milwaukee. I don't think we talked for like 3 days after that. I think the motherfucker just let me live in that.
She got some things to think about.
She had some things to think about?
But also, when I have been, and I am someone who, when I tell you I frequent comedy shows, I love them all and all. I just went to go see Dave Chappelle when he was just here, but then I also love to go to the local comedians. And when people bomb, I'm always like, dang, that was bad. Yeah. But then I'm also like, the courage though.
The courage there. And let me tell you something, a bomb does nothing but build character, right? Anytime you fail, it's a lesson. And you should learn from it. And you can go back and, now if you quit, that's on you.
Right.
Dave Chappelle bombed. LeBron James don't make every shot.
Kevin Hart bombed before he was a comedian and when he was a comedian.
Tiffany Haddish bombed. You understand
before
what I'm saying?
and
during. So these happen. These things happen and you have to still go because your name is your name. So I'm like, fuck it. That was one time. I don't think that ever happened again. What's up?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And you just inspired me.
But I've had some days where I'm like, fuck that. You know what I mean? The audience is laughing. I'm like, that wasn't it. I was in my head. I was this and that. Oh, it's the worst when you in your head.
When you go and you're performing, do you memorize what you wrote or does it normally just go off track?
Oh, so we have a set, right? Most professional comedians have a set, but you should be able to deviate from your set to see something in the audience that makes fucking sense. Because that right now funny in your face that the whole audience can see, that shit kills. And then it brings them back into your jokes. But a lot of comedians who just try to go up there and wing that shit, you could tell, you like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Unless you just good at that crowd work. But for the most part, all this stuff is already planned out. And a good set, people been working on for years. They've been working on these jokes for years. They've been stretching it. One joke can go fucking 5, 6, 8, 9, 30 different fucking ways because you know how to stretch it.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Me.
Of course.
The fuck? Right. Honestly, at this point, I have people that I love that have been pillars in my world, but I gotta be my favorite comedian, man, because what happens if you start looking at other people and favoring this, that, third, you find yourself like, damn,
doing too much comparison stuff.
That's what it is.
Or you're like, I just love your work. Whether it's your work ethic, how you write a joke, how you present.
Oh, then fuck it. Okay, so I love talent.
You look up to?
I love talent from New York. I fucking love talent.
I don't even know who that is.
See what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying talent, like just talent.
No, his name is Talent. He's from New York. He's one of the kings of comedy. I love Talent. He commands a room, right?
Is he the one with the rock head? He has a head that looks like a rock.
I hate the fuck out of you.
Well, now I gotta Google a rock because
no, he doesn't.
He don't got a rock head. Okay.
I'm gonna have to look him up.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac is great.
Steve Harvey.
He's one of New York kings of comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just said kings of comedy. I just said New York.
Yeah, you just said New York. Because I'm like, I saw Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie Mac, R.I.P. and
but let me be very clear. I just literally went to Ali Sadiq's show, and this was my first time seeing him live. Man, when I say it was a fucking sight to see, he's a storyteller.
I love a storyteller.
Oh, when I say I was in awe, and the stories were his stories. It was truth. But it was just hitting home in so many different areas. So I was like, okay, that's what I like. So talent, comedian talent. And then a newfound one is Ali Sadiq. I love him. And I love people like Damn Food, D-Lay, Mario Torre, K-Dub. These are people that are
Come on, K-Dub. He was half asleep when he came, but...
That's talking about right. K-Dub don't give a fuck. But funny.
Yeah. He was still funny-ish.
Yeah.
Have you ever performed at Trap City Cafe?
I just got a standing O at the what was the name of the Trap City Cafe show we just did for T.I.?
Was it the Wednesday one?
In the Trap, he just filmed. You know, T.I. just filmed, and this is what I love about T.I., right? For him to just have entered the comedy world, he's doing things that other comedians, big name comedians, could have done. Let me get a long time ago. Let me get all these dope ass comedians together and have a platform for them and push them. So he did 5 minutes of comedy at Trap City Cafe. He had all the dopest comedians. We flew in. I came from Latonia. He flew niggas in, and we did 5 minutes of comedy, and it's gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be on some type of fucking platform. Something. But he gave us that opportunity versus people who just not doing the shit. And that shit was crazy. Standing no.
Again.
I love that.
What about the women? Huh? What about the women? Are there any female comics that you like?
Well, baby, let me say this. Let me start off by saying this. Because I'm a girl's girl. I don't know if anybody know that. Obviously, y'all can tell that.
You seen
we
that.
can tell.
Y'all can tell I'm a girl's girl. I started the Funny by Nature comedy tour, right? Vivica A. Fox is my big sister. my.
We need to talk to her.
Oh, come on! I could definitely get that.
Okay.
It should be on Lifetime all the time. You know we love Lifetime.
She's on everything. The Vivica has a
50
direct.
million movies.
She on Lifetime.
And she's ready
podcast.
for marriage. Is she?
What?
She talked about that. She said
She's
now
ready
she's
for-
ready. Now she's ready to be married.
Yeah.
Does she live in Atlanta?
No.
Okay.
She lives in LA. But Vivica is my real good girlfriend. And so one day we were having lunch in LA after a spa day.
How bougie.
Spa day. Oh, right. Now Vivica is gonna definitely give you,
Very
very spa, very brunch, very well put
I
together.
got money, bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that about her. And she's still from the Midwest. You understand what I'm saying? She's still from Indiana. So she's still a real ass woman. You have to know her.
You didn't know that? 50 Cent got a restraining order on her.
Well, what does that have to do with Indiana?
When she said she was really down, I was like, yeah, she is. She was famous. Turned the
she
fuck
loved
up.
50 and he loved her. So that's a for
I
sure
just thought
thing.
that's how New York love goes. But okay.
Rough and abusive.
No, honestly, while you playing that is how New York goes.
That's
They're
what
like,
everybody says. Think about our
rough.
Patreon lives.
It'd be rough and abusive. Yeah.
And we were like, no, baby, no, this is not okay. And they're like, y'all acting, okay. Like, bitch, we was concerned. Bitch, are you okay?
We told you to blink twice, bitch.
Yes.
Bitch, we were. She over here like, no, this good. It's cool. This Tuesday. Vivica asked me what I needed and what could she do to help me. And at that time, my husband and I were literally at the drawing board of like, what can we do in the comedy game that people haven't seen? Now, it's so hard. Since the Queens of Comedy, it's just been so hard to get an all-women crew of comedians. People don't want to buy it. Unfortunately, right? People don't want to buy it and the ticket sales are low. But I'm like, fuck it. I'm in the game, right? My feet is to the ground. I'm not just this uppity ass star. I'm literally a road comedian. I'm on the road. I see the funniest bitches in the world.
You should trick niggas.
Let
them. She should trick them. This is what I think you should do.
Okay, trick.
This is what I think you should do. Have some openers. The openers are men, and it's just 2 men. And you just be like, oh, these are the openers, and then it's really a female comic show.
But even if it's the openers, they would have to be a big name for a draw. We don't need them to just fucking open.
For people to pay.
We need the draw in, right? So it don't even matter about the talent at this point. They like, fuck it. It's hard to sell a package of women. They try and book. We're not stopping.
So what if you trick them this way? What if you ask them?
You say what?
Tell them y'all are all on a podcast.
Exactly.
That's just selling.
That's exactly what do it. Right?
That'll do it. Or we could trick them again this way.
You're a good tricker.
This is how we trick
I
these
know
niggas.
that's right.
Maybe you say, these are the big names that are coming. The big names just come and they just be like, hey, y'all. And they get off the stage. And then it's y'all
But see,
show.
that would be the support from the big names. Them niggas would have to do that. And that's what we're talking about, how it takes nothing just to support, right? And if people just do that, I can't wait to just do that for people. I do that now.
I feel you on that.
So I went and got Jess Niche from Chicago. I got a Shima Franklin from Atlanta, and I got Crystal Powell from Texas. And we did the Funny by Nature comedy tour. Vivica Fox traveled the world with us, and the shit was electric. In every city we went to, people like, we can't believe this is a fucking tour that more people not at. Now, not that we wasn't selling out the shows, but we wanted the bigger arenas and theaters. And so it's a constant grind. So I'm a girl's girl. Put this shit together. Let's go.
Are you familiar with a comedian? I don't know where she's from. I only know her first name. I went to the Cat Williams show in Charlotte last year. Her name is Takara. And I think on her Instagram, her name is Takara Comedy. This bitch is funny as fuck. You got to connect with her. If you know, I don't know her personally, but I was just like,
I know her.
She's so fucking funny. Like, I think she lives in LA, but
she does.
She opened up for Cat. And
Was
I was
it
like,
Takara that's America's Next Top Model? Takara?
No, not that one.
Oh.
No.
I was like, that bitch is funny too. You never know. People be having hidden talents. I was like, well, wait a minute, Tyra. What the fuck you doing? Nothing. Give this girl some money the way you abuse him. But never mind. Sorry, Tyra. Well, not sorry, Tyra.
But switching gears just a little bit.
Yeah.
So your husband is your manager.
Yes.
I'm always, this is not even on our notes, but I'm always curious to know, how does something like that happen? Like, do you interview him? Does he have the credentials?
Or does it just fall into line?
You fall into line. That's exactly what it is.
And is he good at what he does?
You know what? When you have somebody who love and support you and they see the fucking vision bigger than you do, it's going to work, right? So for me, my husband, like, you're a star, even when I didn't know it, right? You know it. I knew it. But I'm talking about just to know. It's a feeling.
It is a feeling.
It's a feeling that
and
you have
sometimes you need people to bring and speak that into you.
He'll push the agenda when I don't. I'm like, I don't feel like he like, bitch, we going.
Or I'm shy.
Never shy, but it's just Never shot Kiki, but just, it's just a feeling of doubt, fear.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The devil, right? Just trying to fucking block you from who you are. Well, my husband and I just came into the game together. He didn't know he was going to fucking be a manager. He just calling around to see. We from Milwaukee. He calling every place, St. Louis, Indiana. Hey, Kelly Kellz, a comedian, can she get on the show? They're like, yeah, come on. And we driving in my 98 Dodge Intrepid. We driving from Indiana. We driving to Detroit. We driving to Minnesota. We driving the whole Midwest.
Now, wait a minute.
We did this shit.
How you meet a man like that?
Man, that man. Let me tell you something. That's how I'm going to tell y'all the story. That's at the end. That's the start. I met a man like that a long time ago. And he's just a good man. He come from a good family. You get what I'm saying? The nigga is a man. Gold teeth and locks.
We seen him.
Mingly gray in his beard.
But still about that business.
And still about that business. And don't. Yeah. Yeah.
But where did you meet him?
Oh, so we met in middle school, guys.
What?
We met in middle school. Hold on, don't get it twisted though. We met in middle school and I wasn't fucking. And
I thought we were gonna
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why he left me. Cause he was fucking in middle school.
In middle school?
He was being fast.
It was in 8th grade. It was 8th grade. It was 8th grade.
He was being a good girl.
I was being a good girl to 9th grade. I started fucking then. Like, you know what? You should have waited.
I at least waited until 9th grade as well.
Okay, good for you. Thank you.
I waited a little longer.
What's a little longer? 9th
She
grade.
waited till senior year. Freshman year of college.
No, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I can tell it. 11th grade.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I was ready to pop it open before, but the candidates was not hitting for shit. I was like, not you.
I love it. Okay, so for me, the shit was hitting. The thing was thumping. But and that's perfectly fine because he was still a good guy then. He was just he just went his own separate way. I didn't even know that was the reason why he broke up with me until I met him later. I was a school teacher. His best friend was a math teacher at the school. I just graduated college. He bring his wedding album to the fucking school. I'm going through the album. I'm like, I know
the
him.
teacher lit. That's the teacher lit.
That is. Turn the page
Do this nigga
272.
photo album.
I know him.
I know him.
That's my ex-boyfriend from.
And he you don't know him. So he called my husband. He called James and said, do you know Kelly? My maiden name is Stinnett. James said, Kelly Stinnett. Now, who the fuck know the last name Stinnett?
That's very...
It ain't Jones. When my husband said Kelly Stinnett, my boyfriend at the time, my man at the time said Kelly Stinnett, I hear this on speakerphone. I'm like, he remember me. He said my last name. I said, call me.
Close mouth don't get fed.
Close mouth don't get fed. This man called me, y'all. When I tell y'all I was a school teacher at the time, why did I have my teacher assistant in the classroom for an hour and a half with the kids? I was an elementary school teacher. You know, we self-contained then. I had her in the class for an hour and a half with the kids. I don't know what the fuck she was doing with them. It didn't matter. I'm on the phone with that man in the teacher lounge like, so where you been? Why did you stop calling me? He was living in Green Bay, Wisconsin. He was like, I'm going to come down this weekend. Before he came down, he sent me an edible arrangement. He sent me some flowers. Ooh. Girl. And then he took me out to eat and we was both picking up the drummies. And then we made eye contact over a drum. I was like, is that your favorite piece of the chicken? He was like, yeah. And then I was like, I'm fucking you in the car.
And did.
I like and then I said, please move back to Milwaukee.
And he did.
And he did. And it happened just like that.
And now they married.
And then we married. And then 11 months later, he proposed. I'm like, dude was too thirsty.
11 months?
11 months later, he proposed to me.
I love to see it.
I love that. I think we just probably pretty much knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, we 26. I mean, I'm in my career. I'm teaching. I think this is the be all tell all. He happy. He with me. I'm wearing flats. You know, the teachers who wear flats, they feet stink.
Yeah.
Them flats wet as a motherfucker. I'm wearing flats. I'm kicking the bitches under the bed. This nigga smelling them feet. He's staying with me. I'm like, this nigga's the one. He was just so good to me. And when I met him, he had a different type of lifestyle. And I asked him to stop. Most girls probably wouldn't, right? Because they used to that. But I'm like, you know what? I have a degree. We gonna make it. And that brother gave up something that he was used to, and we just built. So for him to be my manager, he built with me. We built from the ground up. Shooting in the gym, the nigga built the gym. He pumped up the balls. He showed me where the 3-point line was. He taught me, like, helped raise me in a sense, and I helped raise him. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We became together.
I do know what you're saying. I love to hear.
But we went through a lot too. You understand?
And I
what I'm
believe
saying?
that because in any
Yeah.
relationship, no matter how healthy it starts, no matter how healthy you remain,
The
you're
fuck?
going to go through a lot.
And for much is given, much is what? Required.
Come
and that's the
on.
word. And you have to put in work. I swear to God, I will fight to the death of me for that because I'm like, why would I allow another bitch?
Sometimes I think that it's very hard
No, you too
for
deep.
people
deep.
when you get into a relationship, whether you're married or not, or if you're headed there. If you're headed there, let's say that.
Yeah.
Because some people, you're not going to listen to what their opinion is or what they have to say about your life. But if you are with somebody where you do value their opinion, even if you're the type of woman or man where it's hard for you to listen to other people, listen, because sometimes people they are guiding you in the right direction. Like,
The worst thing you could do
Just
is be with somebody
consider.
and not listen to them.
That's how I feel.
How could I be your friend? How could we have this relationship and I don't value what the fuck you're saying?
And if you're with someone and I don't value what the fuck you're saying, that's my fault.
Yeah, I shouldn't even be with you.
Then
with
that's
you.
an adjustment that I need to make to like, okay, well now this is the wake up call. It's time to go. I literally was having a conversation with my sister today.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been talking a lot on the show. We've been talking a lot about change.
Come on.
In so many ways, the both of us, in different ways, but the common theme is change. And we are changing. We started this show and been doing the show for almost a decade.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot expect us to be the same people.
Absolutely.
And no matter which way we go, whatever happens next, it's like change is inevitable.
Yeah.
And like, we might feel different about what the changes are, but we both welcome change.
Absolutely.
And I was talking to my sister and I was like, yeah, I think after this last week, it's been paining me to say this. And I know everybody's waiting for me to say this, but it's more breakups coming, friendship breakups. And those are hard.
It's happening.
But I was like, you know what else is cool?
You don't feel bad about it.
Well, besides that.
Okay.
Because I don't feel bad about it today, but I'll be fine by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, I need 72 hours. But
Okay.
I was like, you know what else is cool? People that I missed, relationships, friendships, and stuff that I missed, where there was no fallout. We've been reconnecting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy how God works and how everything aligns. Like sometimes you lose somebody because maybe you have grown apart, but then you reconnect with somebody else and then you meet
New
somebody
people.
else.
And that's the
And
thing.
you get that energy. Like we did an episode and Medinah was talking about some new friends, the type of friends. It wasn't a person that she knew, but then she was able to invite the person. She's like, oh, this is the type of person I was talking about. And I thought that was so beautiful. It's like
It is.
she spoke it, she said it out loud.
That's
unapologetically.
real. We have to stop thinking that that's a game.
And it's not a bad thing.
It's a real
like,
thing.
you grow,
Where you're
you
going
want
in your
something.
life, everyone can't go. They're not even going to understand the journey, right? Because they haven't had the previous encounters with the before.
Or it
Today,
doesn't
I was
align.
driving
It
down
doesn't.
Piedmont and I had seen the Bethune advertisement where it's like, if you get hit,
Terrence
call me.
Bethune?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like,
If
oh,
Call 1-800-INJURED.
hit Bethune.
Hey, if you get hit Bethune. And I said, let me get hit, guy. I'm going to get that check. Bitch, I almost got hit by a Rivian.
See?
I said, ooh. And I was
I know that
tweaking.
insurance
I said, no, because it was going to be a bad accident.
You
Like,
hear me?
my-
Stop playing with me.
Shit was going to be fucked up.
You ain't know when people get hit to get all that money, they lose their ankles.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Or you could do a fender bender. I did get into a fender bender.
A fender bender gonna get you a lot of money and change your life, though.
But I was like, wow, the
You
power,
gotta lose a
the power of the mind.
We live in
The
Atlanta.
power of the mind is real.
The power of the mind. So if you are listening to this and your mind is kind of falling short,
Yeah.
bitch, I don't know what you need to do. Or sir, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do it. So
It's
that
a revamp. You need to
Listen to
readjust.
it.
It's a
And
shift in the
try it.
atmosphere.
it's a shift.
It's a shift in the atmosphere. But I was listening to Pastor Mike Jr. And when I tell you I cried, screamed, laughed within this hour drive I had. He was saying that sometimes
Because it is an
we
hour.
we ask God to add more. But in order for him to add, it's really just subtracting things out your life.
You have
It
to.
won't be nothing added. It's just gonna take the stuff out your life that you don't need. That's the add. We think it's gonna be like new people, new jobs,
But
new
you ain't got
positions. No.
room.
It's just removing the shit that was heavy, removing the shit that don't understand that, oh, you're growing, you're evolving. Oh no, I want you to be the same person as me. Nah, bitch, you gotta go. Oh no, nigga, you gotta go. Oh no, family member. Oh God, or a situation. You gotta go. So sometimes the latter is better than adding.
I love it. On that note, we're going to take a break to go to Indecisive Diane. When we come back, we have some advice that we're going to read. Hopefully our girl Kelly Kellz can help you because I don't know if we can.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
Hey ladies, it's me, Diane, and grab your tickets for a night of murder and mystery, October 11th at Boxwood Social. Listen up, Coffee Bean Dean is teamed up with Paradise and Vibe to have the ultimate murder mystery dinner. I mean, there's professional actors, dinner, and crime. Make sure you click the link in the description and get your tickets now. Bye.
All right, you guys. So we are back from Indecisive Diane, and it's time for the advice. If you have a question that you would like to ask us on the show and possibly have us answer, please email us advice@cocktailspod.com. Okay, you want to go first?
I'll go first. Okay, this one is very short and it is titled, "Is it me?" Question mark. Hi, it probably is. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay. They said, "Hi, ladies. Help. I feel so embarrassed. My question is simple. What could it mean if a guy you're having sex with doesn't nut? 3 different occasions and nothing. Also, he initiates the sex."
Oh, God. It means he's not turned on, or his blood pressure is fucked up. His sugar's low. I mean, he could have erectile dysfunction.
How old is he?
How old is he? Because
Well, the ED is coming younger and younger, according to studies.
That's because they're doing these drugs.
You took the words out of my mouth. It's because you do drugs. I'm going to be offended if you don't stick it in and it ain't a quick. I'm going to be offended.
I mean, I'm not trying to be down here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? Hurry up, because I got shit to do. So
Show is coming on.
They may be
starts
sick.
at 9.
He may be sick, or he may have had sex before and he's empty and he's drained.
Or he masturbated before,
and that's
because he knows that he's a quick 1 minute man.
Oh, that's good.
So we don't want to just give you negative options.
Nope. That's going away.
But maybe stretch next time you go over there. Make sure you bathe, stretch.
Yeah.
Do everything you can, but maybe he's just not that into you, because that's the reality.
He might not be, but this is what I honestly think you should do, my good sis.
Move on?
Well, I wasn't going to say that. Depending on what I say, how that goes, then move on. But I do think you should have the conversation with him and tell him that you notice he's not coming, and ask him why, because he could have an issue. There could be a health issue. He could be embarrassed, and it could open up a whole level of vulnerability that brings y'all closer.
That's true.
Or separates you,
or you might be done. So I would say, I don't know how old you are. You didn't say, but if you're in your 20s, you probably won't have the conversation, because when you're in your 20s, you're stupid. So yeah.
But if you're asking us, fuck that, you need to have that conversation.
But you need to have, if you care enough and you really want to know, we don't know his penis.
Yeah. You know how you feel. You feel empty. You actually feel empty, and he's not.
Yeah.
He emptied the tank.
He's full. He hasn't given up.
He was full, and now he's empty, because he emptied his
3 times.
So ask him.
Ask him,
without,
please.
yeah.
Is there a problem?
Send a
ask
text.
over dinner, not right before you're going to have sex. Ask in a time when sex isn't even there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good luck. All right. This is something that hopefully you guys can both help answer. The subject line was how to make couple friends. Hey ladies, so glad I discovered your podcast. Hope I can catch one of your live shows in Atlanta. Oh, you missed them. All right. I was curious if you had any advice or recommendations for places for making friends in Atlanta. I'm in my mid-20s and moved here for work about 2 years ago with my soon-to-be husband. Congratulations.
Yay.
That's beautiful. I've made a few girlfriends through work, but all of them are single and aren't really interested in dating or being a third wheel if my man comes around with me. I'd like to make friends with other couples so we can all hang out together without anyone feeling left out. But people our age at the bars usually aren't too social when we're together. It's tough out here. Any ideas on places or activities in town to try out? Thanks in advance.
Bitch, you better go on a cruise.
Ooh.
If you go on a cruise, them couples will walk up to other couples and they will try to fuck. That's what's weird.
Well, I was going to ask next, are they trying to fuck?
You hear what I'm saying? Me and my husband in the hot tub, just chilling, kids doing their thing. We in the hot tub. We having this long conversation. We engaging with this couple. They're like, so what y'all doing later? We like the club. You know, it's a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, after that close. We like, shit, we're going to get a pizza.
We're going to bed.
No,
I might get a little grilled cheese.
A little grilled cheese, you know, because you got to eat later on. He like, after that. We like, well, shit, what's the bed? They like, whose room? We only got one room. We already asked these questions. We only got one room. We got the kids with us. They like, we don't have any kids with us. We like, oh shit. I'm like, James, you gotta fuck her. So a cruise is a good place to meet people.
You hear that?
Church. Shit. I just went from extreme to extreme.
I was gonna say, I meant to talk about this a few weeks ago. My pastor invited me on a couple's brunch, and I was so shocked.
You did tell us.
I love that. That's so dope.
It was such a good time. I wasn't sure what he was inviting us to, honestly. I was like, are we gonna be on a Hillsong documentary? But we weren't. It was just like a couple's.
Because I got questions.
Good.
I will say, like, if you are like, you're headstrong on like, I want to meet couples, you have to join groups.
You do.
That's just really what it is.
That's
because
it.
as you can see, I don't know if you're in Atlanta, a lot of people are not in a couple.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
And
In a throuple.
It's either a throuple or you're sad and depressed. So, or you're
just single.
or you're single and dating yourself,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. That is good. But if you want to make friends with couples, I think you have to just join groups, and you might have to initiate the stuff. Me and my boyfriend do it
Where do
all
you think
the time.
married people go? Go there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of groups on Instagram, Facebook that travel the world. They meet up in yoga spots. They have breathing exercise. I mean, honestly, I see those groups all the time. Now, me personally, I'm a people's person. So if I meet somebody and they're married, instantly I could do that. But be very careful when you do meet couples, because a lot of times you tend, if you're not as strong in your relationship, you will tend to compare and bring that it won't even have to be necessarily negative. You'll be like, hey, I like the way she grabbed him, or I like the way he pulled her chair out. You're like, bitch, I ain't never pulled your chair out. Don't get to doing that today. So be careful what you ask for. Once again, right?
I will say that.
So
I
you
thought
have
you was
to
gonna say
just
the
be
sex
ready. You have to be
part.
mature to hang with other couples.
That's true.
Because you do know it's a lot of transparency that bonds you all in a couple's setting. You'll sit there and
I know
somebody
you saw
say
Why
something.
Did I Get Married? It doesn't always go like that.
That's
It
real.
does happen, but you know, some people have this fear of being around people for certain reasons.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
And then pay attention to the couples that you're going to hang out with. Because I know personally, I do be, some couples I'll be like, we're not going out with
Hell no.
Because
y'all do too much.
It's y'all doing too much. Y'all arguing. Y'all trying to.
And watch out for certain words. If they use family too much and include you and they don't know you like that, it's giving
You
cult.
hear me?
It's a cult.
Oh, damn,
if
I
No, I'm saying like if they're talking about, we're like a family. Well, we're not a family, bitch. I met you. We just met at Taco Bar Tuesday.
Yeah,
We're
don't
not a
invite me
family.
to too much stuff and don't ask to come to my house. So you know what? Honestly, it has to be an organic thing, sweetheart. I've been married in a very long time. Let that organically happen. When you meet couples and you meet one partner and then you're like, I like you so much, I would like for my partner to meet your partner.
Right.
That has to be an organic thing. Don't try to
That
force
helps.
anything unless you're saying that I just need to get out and do something.
Right.
That's something different. But a forced relationship with anything can
It's
be
weird.
uncomfortable. It's weird.
It's weird.
Because now you have to let these people in your space. That's how you build trust. And sometimes people don't need to get into your personal space that quick.
That's
especially
true.
at your marriage. Because they want to do this trauma bonding shit. And I'm like, you're like, well, my husband not like that. Or I'm not going through that.
Or one person heals and the other person doesn't, and now they mad. And now y'all are all on Snap.
Or you meet somebody and you're
Motherfucking
like,
the marathon.
you meet
Date
somebody.
live.
The marathon.
Or you meet somebody and you're like, oh, we should get together and do a double date. And then like you see their husband and you're like, my husband, my boyfriend is not gonna like him.
He's not. I don't like him.
He's not gonna like him.
This is
He's
gonna be
not
awkward.
manly enough. Like
No.
my boyfriend is very into cars and he's like, if niggas be a certain way, he'd be like, why you brought me here? Like, I don't want to talk about this.
You know what? So my husband is a chameleon and so quiet because he's quiet. He's a very quiet guy. And opposites attract. Y'all see, I'm a big ass.
That's not my boyfriend. He's very quiet.
He's very quiet.
But he
but when he get with the right blend of men,
you'll be like, look at you, so
not
friends.
a boys, not a facade, not scammers, not fakers,
Somebody for real.
not jackers. We don't need nobody to talk about how much money you got. We just need a humble ass nigga, real nigga.
What you really like to do?
Who
are you really?
Who are you really? He gonna connect. If my husband like you, I'ma like the wife. Cause I can like anybody, but my husband gotta like the husband.
My husband got like
that.
You get what I'm saying?
My boyfriend got
Your
like
boyfriend, no, we're claiming it. In the name of Jesus.
In the name.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all, if y'all are just joining
It's this
us
drink.
because you're here from
It's
Kelly.
ridiculous.
It's not the
It's
drink.
these
It might be the drink for you, but not for her. She said, "I hate saying boyfriend."
I hate saying boyfriend.
And I know you
I
do.
think it sounds so
It will
childish.
change.
Like
It
at
will
my
change.
age to be
Be
like my
no.
boyfriend.
Be patient.
Just say
It's
my
coming.
man.
I know it's
How about
coming.
this? Just say my man. So my
Okay.
man. And that's fine, my man. Because
My
nothing
man,
is
my
rushed.
man, my man.
A lot of times, if I can be completely honest, I love being married. And I have a lot of friends that are in relationships for years. It's just a process, right? And if you put force on things, pressure bust pipes, and you don't want anything to be uncomfortable, it's going to be timing. So your man, that's what you're dealing. You don't have a boyfriend. You got a man who like cars, who got you in lace, who got you smelling like them. Right? So that's your man. And then when it's your fiance, it's going to be your fiance. And when it's your husband, it's going to be your husband. Fuck it. Don't even tell yourself that because ain't no pressure. Fuck that. Okay?
You gonna come to my wedding?
Fucking singing at it.
Come on.
you
Maybe
see
we'll have
that,
a
Kurt? This is what I was
comedian
talking
Hosting
about.
it. Hosting your
a
wedding.
whole comedian
No, I
officiating
host
the
weddings.
fucking
I'm hosting your
That's gonna
wedding.
be a lit,
Bringing out the whole fucking bridal
event.
party. What? Thompson, I'm F-R-E-E,
fuck nigga free.
Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about
No
no
fuck nigga chick.
Cause
I'm taking your money.
No, bitch. I'm M-A-R-R-I-E-D.
No, we remixed it because you married.
I'm
God
married now.
damn.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about.
And then later, once they do their send off and the party ain't over because we ain't drank all the liquor, I will lead the song.
Yeah.
okay.
It's 7:30 Friday. It's like,
Got no nigga and no
the
nigga ain't got me.
He got me
Yeah.
though. He got me.
You're gone.
You're
I
gone.
said,
Okay.
after you're gone, you do the send up. Y'all going to do y'all thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
But
you're
we
like
don't-
after party.
We're just making sure that all the liquor y'all pay for gets drunk.
And that is true. And you will be
Because
there.
I know your man don't like to waste money.
he don't.
And I got
And you see
there,
this,
bitch.
this your girl. Let me
This-
tell you about this your girl. She said, and I know your man. We already man.
It's
and I know
coming. She
it's
just has to be patient. I
coming.
keep telling her, just
Be careful. Be careful.
her birthday coming.
Yeah, okay, it's cool. It's coming. I'm right there.
Holidays coming. The occasions are just
God damn.
it's
He better not do it on
coming.
my birthday.
Huh?
He better not do it on my birthday.
I wasn't saying that.
My
Oh,
husband
okay.
proposed
I'm
on
saying
his
you have
birthday.
occasions, so you need to get those occasions out of the way
Okay.
to give him room. Give him room, bitch.
Okay.
It's
He
coming.
I'm
can
gonna
do it
give him
whenever.
He love you down.
Damn.
Okay. We hope we helped you
Oh,
guys.
braids and all.
We hope we gave you the advice that you needed.
God
we,
damn, I forgot you giving
we
advice.
try to make it very personal. Clearly we did because we done got
We
carried
made it
away.
We
personal
done went
to
off for us.
But
Yes.
anyway, take those tips, apply them to your life, or to your sisters, your girlfriends, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, or any of the things in your life.
Yeah.
Anybody. Okay, so we're gonna move on real quick to cocktails. You know we're not sharing none because our pussies are dry. But we have a married one with us. We have Dr. Kelly Kellz with us to share a cocktail.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a was a
Let's hear
Floor is all
it.
yours.
The floor is mine. All right. Well, it would only make sense to share a story about my husband.
Yeah, because he's here.
Because he's here, right? Do you know how weird that would be to share any other story?
Yeah.
I definitely started the story earlier, but it's just what it is. Knowing my husband for years, I was one of those girls that always been attracted to him because he was like the it guy, right? He was able to leave and move in the streets, and I'm like, I want him. And I knew I wanted him, but he was like, hey, you can't go outside. You're not off the porch yet.
Ooh.
The moment I was off the porch, I'm like, I'm going to show him. Well, he was gone. He was long gone. I meet this man back up and we're together. And I just make it my business to give him so much sex everywhere we go. Okay.
Ooh.
everywhere. I'm
Even
talking
to this day?
To this day. I mean, if there's a bathroom in any place, just know if we're gone more than 10 minutes, no one has diarrhea. No one is sick. No one is injured. We're definitely blessing your bathroom. And this can be in a club, right? After I have just received an award, a doctor's degree. That's wild. This could be in your house if it's your baby shower. This could be
not the baby shower.
This could be a football
that's how
game.
babies are made.
I'm truly indulged in it. And me and my husband, we understand that we have this look, right? And it's the look like
it's time.
It's 7 p.m. Friday.
I don't know
It's
why you
96
still talking.
degrees.
I don't know why you still talking to this nigga you talking to, but the bathroom open.
It is time.
It is time. But it started because we don't ever want to lose that thing, right? And that thing is the thing that keep you going. And I enjoy it. We don't have no respect of space. We're willing to go, can't wait to leave here. Go to
Bobby!
I'm talking about as soon as y'all say rap and do your other interview.
And I gave him a little drinky drink too.
Did you?
I sure did. So the car ride about to hit.
And that was the thing. And I knew it was going to be that energy because our first time ever, I had sex with my husband the first date, right? In the car. We couldn't even make it back. And at that point, I just knew I was willing to risk it all. The police tapped on the window and everything. And
y'all almost went to jail.
No, the police was cool as fuck. He was like,
why would he tap on the window?
Because he just didn't understand what's going on. We looked up, he knew what was going on. But I think
sure it wasn't a child.
We looked up and he was like,
all right.
I'm like, this freaky ass police officer. So we knew, we knew then it was meant to be because the police officer, the federales ordained it. You know what I'm saying? He could have snatched us out, but it wasn't God's plan for that. He was like, thumbs up. So when the state agreed, we was like, yeah, it's meant to be. So I'm just being open in my relationship and just being free sexually, right, is important. Because what you won't do, somebody else will do, right? And that's our thing. We're super open to that, to sex anywhere, a park, a back of a movie theaters. What?
I gotta get better with that. Maybe I'm not gonna get the ring.
You will get the ring because you're listening to this story.
It's coming.
You're listening to this.
He probably don't want it either. Actually,
why
think
not?
about it.
Think
about who you with.
You need to fucking in that
He's not gonna
car.
want it.
He not gonna want to fuck in the car.
He not. Okay, good. Because I don't.
They're both like, no, it's fine. She gonna get the ring.
Okay,
it's coming. What you gotta do is patience.
She's getting the ring.
Okay,
it's just patience.
Okay. Or how about this? Or maybe ask him to fuck in the car and see. Just ask.
She's scared.
Do it.
Look at her stressed. She done flipped her braids 5 times.
I just don't want to. It's not comfortable.
You don't even know what it's gonna be so crazy and fun. You're fun and you're wild and your energy is fucking spontaneous. I like it. So why wouldn't you?
You're right.
Why would you not just try it one time and laugh the whole way fucking through? Do you know that me and this nigga almost died in the garage?
Ooh. Excuse me?
We had the car started in Wisconsin. We got the car. I thought I had the garage open this much. No, that motherfucker went all the way down. Carbon monoxide almost took us out. I was like,
that's the real cop.
I'm robbing him.
Could you imagine riding dick and that's how you die?
I was like, this dick is killing me.
The kids come down and find you and they're like, Mom, it's time to spaghetti.
Or where's my grandma come and find me?
At this point, we didn't even got kids. We just in there. Nobody was coming to find us.
Y'all just gonna be in there. Like the 40-year-old.
When I tell you we let that garage door open and laughed, stood up, we booty hole naked, garage open. It's in Wisconsin, snow up to the fucking.
It's cold.
It's 18 inches of snow. His dick out. I'm laughing like,
Was the garage connected? I watched the movie.
The garage is not connected to the house. So there was the garage and then you have to walk to the house.
It wasn't.
No, ma'am.
Oh, this has been a time. Kelly Kellz, thank you so much for blessing us.
Yeah.
Thank you. We won't bring up Lil Zane again because his bitch ass didn't show up and he wanted gas money. But thank you so much for coming. Let everybody know where they can find you, what you have coming up. Now is your time to shine, baby girl.
Listen, make sure you all follow me on every social media platform. Kelly Kellz, KELLY, KELLZ _22. The 22 is significant because I'm a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Ooh.
I'm from 22nd and Center. My daughter was born April 22nd. And just the number 22 it's like an angel number, right? And it's just the number of peace, the number of serenity, the number of resources. And I understand that I'm a resource. I understand that I'm a light. I know exactly who I am. Oh, I'm really her. That's the movement. I'm really
love
her.
it.
I'm really her. And is, right? And
period.
And I'm in the business of letting and allowing women to know that it's okay to be really her in a room full of women who know exactly who they are. Each and every Monday, I'm at Uptown Comedy Corner. Through Thick and Thin, the podcast. I can't wait to have you girls on. It's going to be so good to sit down and pick your girls out. You girls are going to be great.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio. I'm a proud Scorpio. 1029.
Come on.
I'm an October Scorpio. What?
That's my sister's birthday.
Yeah. You love her?
I do.
Good for you.
I love all my sisters.
Mallory?
No, Mallory's a Pisces. That's why we so close.
Yeah.
My next sister, she is so sweet.
Yeah.
We're very different.
Absolutely.
She is so sweet. And I love her. 1029, yeah.
1029.
I want her to be more open, like you.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
She baby.
And then Toxic Friends, the movie. We're producing our own movies, right? We're not ladies, right? You told me that you're into script writing and the new things, the new real estate ventures and everything
Let us
that we're
know
doing.
if you need any actors.
I will, because we're self-producing. No one's waiting on Superman anymore. You don't have to. You create your own lane. Whatever narrative that you want for your life, you see it, you want it, you get it, and you create it. And that's exactly what we're doing. So yeah.
And that's
movies,
Black Girl
touring,
Magic.
And that's Black Girl Magic. Yeah. So it's Kelly Kellz 2222 on everything.
Thank you so much for coming. We do apologize for these excessive gnats.
Oh, really? They were here or those are backs?
Yeah, we do apologize for that. But thank you again so much for coming, especially on short notice.
Awesome.
Enjoyed the episode, but we are going way over time. I do want to remind everybody, y'all got to take a trip. Me and Medinah have all of these trips planned. This year, Medinah is going to Iceland and Costa Rica.
If you are interested in coming, make sure you go to parisandvibe.com to book your trip, reserve your spot. We have Jazz Turner, who is an amazing influencer, who's not hosting, she's leading the workshops in Iceland. It's going to be very classy, very demure. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Very mindful.
I'll show you later.
Go to parisandvibe.com. Come on a trip with me.
Okay, and then next year, March 2025, March 19th through the 23rd, we will be in Curacao. Now, you cannot wait until next year. You have absolutely got to book this year because the spots are selling out. I am so grateful and thankful for everybody who signed up. I mean, we're pre-recording this, but everybody who signed up for the VIP list and did everything, and y'all have been booking. I thought I was nervous.
This is her first trip.
Thank you.
Let's go.
My first trip that's like mine, and it was like, okay, I've been very picky. I'm very Virgo, and I was nervous and scared.
Got it.
But y'all have been trusting me. Y'all have been paying your money, and it's not free. It ain't the most expensive, but it's not cheap. We're not doing a budget trip, to be clear. If that's what you thought it was, we're not doing that because we want to go and luxuriate in the sun and enjoy and be free, but so much is included. So thank you to everybody who has already signed up, and I encourage everybody else who is thinking about it, please do, and do not wait until the last minute because you will be left.
You don't want
because we are going. Flights booked. I got some specials for y'all that's not on there, but I'm excited about it, so it'll be good. And then make sure you check the description box for everything else, and make sure you pay attention to the ads and the things that are inserted into the show outside of our natural.
Have your notifications on. If you are not a part of our Patreon community, make sure you go to patreon.com/CockTales, CockTales, so that you can be the first one to find out what our live situation will be this year, because we have not been live this year.
We haven't. We've been on a break. Baby, we was motherfucking tired. Y'all had us flying from coast to coast. I felt like candy. I'm international bitches.
We had dance routines.
We had dance routines just rolling on the floor. We had brought Drake out all over the world.
Jesus.
And batons and sequins and titties and wigs.
Costumes.
I can't wait to see
friends
all
we
this.
don't talk to no more. So it's just been a time, baby. Y'all, we appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please remember not only to like and subscribe and leave a comment, but also share with your friends. Tell them what you be listening to. Don't be shy. And on that note, we will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Ovulation.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the drive. Bye. Bye. Bye.